Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham, and welcome to my show. And today we have probably one of the most interesting, disturbing, I would say, callers we have had so far on the show. He gave someone over $100,000 for hospital treatments that I believe is a scam. The whole thing sounds like he's just been lied to and scammed, and now he's at $100,000. So let's bring him on and see what's going on. So, Matt, welcome to the Graham Stephan Show. What's going on?
About a year ago, I met a guy online on the Catholic social media group. So he was asking for money to take his daughter to chemo, gas money. So he's like, yeah, whatever, gas money. Got going to be charitable. Give him the gas money, and then it's like gas money turned into more gas money. Turned into, hey, can you spot me a little bit more for this? And it's like, then he got cancer, and then, this, that, and a third, and 1 year later, I'm $100,000 in the hole, and
wait, what do you wait? What do you mean you're $100,000 in the hole? You went from giving gas money to being 100. What? Tell us what happened in between this.
So he got cancer, and then there's also other medical bills, and then he lost his job several times, and then there's also other things like paying for groceries, paying for just little things. Every single time it's like he messages me about something, and he's always short for something.
You see, you're 100. So you give him $100,000.
Yeah. Eventually, everything added up.
Over how long of a period of time?
Over a year or so.
Have you met the guy before?
Yes, I have.
Have you verified all of this? Have you spoken with his doctors? Have you spoken with his insurance company? Have you verified all of this information?
Yes, I know exactly what's going on with the cancer, exactly what treatments, what drugs he's on, what drugs he's been on, what treatments his daughter is on and his wife is on.
So they all have cancer.
Just him and his daughter. His wife had multiple sclerosis.
You could see my skepticism here, right? Because it sounds to me like a scam. It sounds to me that it starts with gas money, and they're thinking, oh, we got someone to give us a little bit of money. Oh, we need some money for this. We need some money for this. And as you dig deeper and deeper and deeper, it becomes easier and easier to give more and more money because you're already in it. It's a sunk cost fallacy that they know if they can get you to do a small little thing, you're more likely and you're more cooperative to do more after that. You could see how I would be very skeptical with all of this, right? Have you confirmed that the money is going to where they say it's going?
I have seen all the reports. I know exactly what's going on with your medical treatments.
Okay. And you see the cost of that, and you're not going through them. You're going through the hospital directly, right? You're not relying on them to provide you with documentation that they could fake, or they could forge, or they could Photoshop.
I do trust them because I do know where they live and everything like that.
Yeah, but just because you know where they live doesn't mean that they could potentially be lying about all of this, or they could potentially exaggerate or forge documents. If my concern is that if they don't have the income for gas, they should qualify for a myriad of insurance subsidies and discounts to the point where it should almost be free. Have you looked into this?
Yeah, I talked to them about getting onto this program, that program, and then they told me that they've applied, but they haven't gotten any subsidies. So every round of treatments, $150 or something like that.
I have to say, I'm just going to be honest with you. I think you're getting taken. That it like here's the if it looks like a duck and it sounds like a duck, it's a duck. I think you're getting taken, man, and I think they're taking advantage of you because you're a generous person, and they found a weakness in you, and you went for it. That's what I think. And also, I realize that, unfortunately, our health system in America is so ridiculously expensive that you can throw money at cancer. You can throw a lot of money in cancer and it will not be enough. Cancer treatments can go upwards of $1 million. There is no way that one person can fund a cancer treatment through its entirety. There is no way. Even $200,000 in a cancer treatment is not even going to make a dent, unfortunately. And that's the reality of the situation. This isn't me just being pessimistic. This is me just understanding. Like treatment, hospital treatment in America is so damn broken. And they bill so much for everything because they know insurance companies will pay for it. I think you're getting taken, man. I mean, you're 100,000 in the hole. There's only so much that you can help someone with. There's only so much. And I don't believe them, man. I do not believe them. I don't believe that you should be speaking with them directly. If you want to help them, I would be speaking to someone else and put someone else in touch with them that might be able to help them. Talk to their insurance provider. Talk with them directly. Talk with the hospital directly. I would not be communicating with them. It sounds, it's like the chances that they all have health issues at the exact same time and they all need money. It sounds like a scam, man. I don't want to see you bleeding money like this. And I hope this doesn't come across as me being insensitive. This is my initial reaction. I mean, I feel very strongly. I know, and here's the thing too. When you're in it, sometimes you don't see the light when you're in the situation because you've gone with this for such a long time and invested so much that you might. I'm just gonna say it, man. I think you're blinded by all of this. That's what I think, and I think you've been scammed.
That's why I need to go talk to you, eh?
Yeah, dude. I think you this is an extremely, I mean, I think they found you because you were generous and vulnerable and you believed it. I don't care about, maybe they do have some, some issues, but maybe they're just using that money on something else and they're lying to you. Maybe all of those costs are covered, right? Maybe they're all covered and they use some of the money towards pay that, and maybe they use other money towards, I don't know, vacations. Maybe they have a drug problem. Maybe they have a gambling problem. Maybe they have something else that is going on that they don't tell you. I don't believe anything, man, and I think you need to cut it off immediately.
I already have.
Good. That's so. I mean, I don't think there's anything you could do, man. And even here's the other thing. Even if you did, even if they are telling the truth, even if you did give them $100,000, which you did, that's not going to be enough. You have to throw hundreds of thousands of dollars at this, man, and it's ongoing. You're gonna be broke the rest of your life giving them money for a treatment that just it should be covered anyway, man.
I was just discussing things with them, and then when I was talking to them, they said that at their hospital, the Medicare copay was $100, $150 a round, and when I honestly don't know about how I would even manage if I was in their situation. When it's just $100 here, $100 there, and your paycheck is barely $600-700 a week, even if they aren't scamming me. You don't do that. You volunteer your time, you volunteer your resources. They're taking advantage of you. I mean, that's just my initial thought right here is that you've been taken. And unfortunately, I don't think there's anything you could do. I mean, you voluntarily gave them the money. What's going to end up happening is that they're likely going to go and do this to somebody else. And they're going to find someone else to do this until they're in the same position. And then they move on to somebody else and they move on to somebody else. And I think this family is probably very good at doing that. And this is their thing. And this is what they do. And you got to see this as a lesson. I mean, this happens all the times to senior citizens. It's the same thing happens. They prey on people that just are generous and want to help someone else out. This is just a lesson. Do not give
strangers money for things like this. If you want to help them out, you can help them out with using your time to find some resources, to put them in touch with the right people who might be able to help them. But I'm in a category that for something like this, you do not help someone by giving them money. You help someone by giving them your time. That's what I would be thinking.
Mm-hmm. And then for anybody in the comment section, please don't start a GoFundMe for this.
No. Oh my God. No. If anyone gives these people a single dollar, I'm gonna lose it. Like that. If anyone starts, well, first of all, no one says his name. We're not raising any money for this. I will delete anything so fast. Do not give these. And if these people sound like someone you know, do not give them money. Do not give them anything, man. And you know this. You cut them off, so you already knew something was up.
Yeah.
So anyway, man, lesson learned. Don't do that again. You gotta stick to yourself right now. Focus on you.
Yeah.
You do you, man. Lesson learned, and that's unfortunately all I can really say on that. Lesson learned.
Expensive lesson, but better now than later.
It's an extremely expensive lesson, but yeah. But I mean, what can you do? You can only look forward right now. Think of the positive that you have your health, and you have the ability to continue to make more money, and that's what you will do.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, man, wish you the best of luck. Sorry to hear about what happened, and keep me posted. Let me know what if there's any new developments or anything.
Thank you.
Cool. You're welcome, man. Have a good one. Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any insight into this, by the way, comment down below. I don't mean for this video to sound insensitive or anything like this. I hope that you can understand my skepticism behind this. I have no problem with charity. I have no problem with people donating money that they can afford. I do have a problem, though, with people getting scammed. And the whole thing to me sounds like a scam. It sounds like a scam. So anyway, if you guys have any insights on this, let me know in the comments. I'm sure if I just Google right now, I'm going to do this after the video, Google cancer scam asking for money. I'm sure that there's hundreds of people that have been scammed by like a very similar thing. I'm sure this is just a common tactic that people do to pull at people's heartstrings to get money. So anyway, comment down below. Let me know. Also, add me on Instagram. I post it pretty much daily. So if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. Thank you again for watching, and until next time.